So you did the business, did you, Corvo? I'm not one to speak against my betters, mind you, but if anybody ever deserved their fate, it was those Pendletons.
What business are you talking about?
Oh, grown-up business, girl. I mean, your ladyship. Forgive me.
It's okay. I heard a lot of grown-up business at the Golden Cat.
Oh. I should concentrate on piloting this boat.
Young Lady Emily, I'm Callista. I'll be caring for you and schooling you while you're with us.
Pleased to meet you.
As am I. Would you like to see your room in the tower?
Can I see it?
Yes, you may. You'll get to see it all. The entirety of the Hound Pits.
Good. I think I'll like it here. I'll go with Callista, Corvo. I'll see you later.
You do not fail to impress. Armed with a blade, you've changed the course of the city forever. And with the Pendleton twins gone, our own Lord Pendleton will assume their votes in Parliament. In one night, you've done more than most men do in a lifetime. I need to speak to you soon. But for now, Lord Pendleton requests your attention.
Alright, so welcome back to another part of Dishonored. Let me look and see what he just updated me with. It looks like it's another main mission, but it's hard to tell. Primary task. Yeah, this is... Okay, that's obviously from last time. I think it is. Hang on. Yeah, that's it. So basically we're supposed to go talk to this person. Way over there. The last mission was actually... I wouldn't say it was tough. But these are very time consuming. I think I've already read all this stuff. Where is he at? He's the upgrade guy. I got the money. Where's he at? He must be upstairs. I'm gonna go bug him. Oh yeah, thanks for all the likes and support so far. Here he is.
Ask me for any gear you need.
Let's see what you got. Oh yeah. I got plenty of bullets. I'm good on that. I can buy more runes, which would help me in the long run if I wanted to. Grenades. I've never, I haven't even used a grenade yet. Let's look at the upgrades really quick. That's kind of what I want to focus on. Crossbow accuracy. Increase bullet storage by 10. That actually might come in handy. I don't know. Very minor on the upgrades, I'll say that. Stabilizes the aim. I don't see it. Mask, optics. I wonder what the second level of that will be. Let's try. I'm kind of just kind of curious, you know. But yeah, I decided to keep playing this on Xbox 360 because I did buy it on PC. I think I stated this last time, and I don't know. I kind of started preferring after I went back and tried to get to where I was. Just some of the missions were giving me a tough time, so I said, you know what? I'll just keep going what I was doing, and should be fine. Alright, there's that. Slicing off the fattiest parts. That sounds delicious. Look at these pop-in textures, you know? The beautiful thing about this is I don't even have to really be over there to get to it. Hopefully I can just go around this way. Yeah. I don't want to be like arms out ready to fucking battle, you know? Hopefully this goes smoothly.
Corvo, the Loyalist conspiracy thanks you for your work. I don't know if I can. My own brothers. We never believed that you killed the Empress. It made much more sense that the royal spy master, now the Lord Regent, was behind it, aided by some of his key allies. We spent a lot of money and exposed ourselves to great risk in getting you out of prison. But we did it because we believe that you're the one that can make the difference. Oh, And Havelock's looking for you.
Huh. I go talk to Havelock and Martin. Overall, I would have to give this game, I can see where some people might say it's kind of like a been there, done that vibe. I've kind of read that a few times. To me personally, I feel like it's more of a, it kind of does what a lot of games try to do, but it just does it a little bit better. And by that, I mean like the stealth is on point, the animation, the voice acting, the direction of the game.
All right, my friend.
Overall, it's a good game.
Martin's devised our next move. There's a footnote in Campbell's journal that tells us the Lord Regent's mistress sat for a portrait with Sokolov, the painter and royal physician. He'll be able to give us her name. Sokolov lives on Kaldwin's bridge about half the time, out over the river. The catch is that I'm afraid you've got to head out right away while Sokolov is at his apartment on the bridge. Samuel can get you close to the bridge, but you'll have to find Sokolov. Bring him back here intact, and it'll enable us to make our next move. I can't believe what you've done so far. Escaping from Coleridge, taking down the High Overseer, recovering Emily. You make this old military man proud. That's it then.
As far as the graphics, if I was playing on PC, I'd do 1080p just because it's one of those things. But then the footage would take longer, and I kind of want to just kind of keep things consistent. I didn't want you to see like any kind of difference. I'm not sure why I'm in like this wine room. Let's go out. If I go talk to Samuel, that means I'm leaving, and so I kind of want to just run around really quick and just collect stuff. I don't know what it was, but towards the end of the last mission, I got so frustrated. Just like, yeah, you can be stealthy, but a lot of the problem that I found was that every time I go through a different door, it would save it. You know? I can understand that, but at the same time, I was like low health, and I like loaded the game. Yeah, those pop-in graphics were pretty gruesome. I like loaded the game, and it started with me getting like shot at every time, and I had to do that over and over until I could get past the gunshot, and it was frustrating. It really was. But I actually cut that out last time. I don't want to just take this guy's shit, you know, but let me just talk to him.
It is a difficult time for the family.
All right, I got it. And fuck you, bottom. Yeah. Have I lost my mind? Apologies. I'm just I don't even need all this stuff. I'm just taking it. It's just whatever. So let's look at our current objectives. If I had to guess, the Mad Genius board. Okay. Wow, look at that. I love the artwork. I will say one thing about this game is the artwork is amazing. If I could find just like a book of it, you know? Killing rats gives you some adrenaline. Let's activate that shit. That's the only one I got, you know? Got plenty of that. Got a bunch of key rings, gadgets, ammo. The two upgrades I'm using right now are these two. I don't even know if I showed you all this stuff before. I want to think I have. I need to find some more runes. What we got? Everything costs 2 and up. And I got 1. That is an ordeal, isn't it? Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Off to Kaldwin's bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later. Just climb aboard when you're ready. What do you think, Corvo? Kaldwin's bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive. He's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know? Here we are.
Alright, so we're on a new journey now. That's a whole new area. Alright, let's see what the objectives are really quick. So here's the clues. You've been asked to abduct, which is the Anton Sokolov. I guess that's how you say his name. The royal physician. Okay. So basically, taking another big guy down. That's what it pretty much boils down to, right?
Nobody allowed to be just wandering about, except us guards. Yeah, I know.
So I got the revolver, or I got the not the revolver, but the basic gun. Yeah, let's go up here. I find that the best way to travel about going through stuff is always being on the roofs. You know, I could have just jumped, but I said the hell with it. You know. Since there's so many different ways to play this game, and I know that my style doesn't fit everybody,
by order of the Regent,
what I've actually decided to do was, do my own thing, but also kind of give you a fair warning that I might not do things the way you
Attention
want.
all citizens.
So,
no pedestrian movement
from
is
that.
allowed along
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Look at that.
Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
I mean, can you even... I don't understand. Okay, can you actually get up to the top through here? This doesn't look like you can. There's nothing else to grab onto. Can I just hop over this whole building? How badass would that be? The cool thing about this series, or whatever I was going to say about it, was that... Oh, shit. Catch this shit open. Is that you'll probably rarely see a short video. Usually for most games I'll put out 10-minute videos, maybe 13 at the most. But for this one I wanted to do like anything like long, like this and Borderlands 2 and a few other series. Alright, if I hop down, let me do the dark vision. He's the only one in there. I mean, hopping down, is it too much, I wonder? I think I'm taking a giant risk if I jump down there, you know? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the sleeping dart. It might be a waste, but it's whatever, you know? Shit.
Ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Oh boy. Can we get back up top? Come on, angle it out. So that was absolutely pointless. I wanted some bullets, but that's it. Nothing's different now. I love that. There's a door right there, so let me get the dark vision ready.
Citizens and visitors to our city.
Rats.
By order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Baldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens.
I mean, this is so badass. You just think about what I'm doing, you know? Just being stealthy.
Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Okay, he's right there. If he turns this way, then I can see why this is useful. I don't think he will.